She's here, Russ.
Russ. Oh, Russ.
Marianne, I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to about 5 minutes. You're the best medicine in the world right now, but just take it easy, okay?
Ma'am.
Am I bothering you?
Well, you got your own desk out there. Maybe you could staple those things together before you bring them in here?
I'm bothering you.
Well, you gotta admit it's getting a little crowded in here.
Yeah, okay. Just wish that you could know what it's like to be sitting out there, expected to greet the public, knowing that any time Lance could come in and greet me with a .38.
Babs, wait a minute. I didn't know it was that.
Of course you didn't. I mean, how would you know until you heard the shots?
Come on back over here. Bring the papers back over here and send them down. You want to swap offices with me?
No, that's okay, really.
I called Brubaker. Asked him to let us know just as soon as he finds out anything at all about Lance.
Well, they ought to look down at Canal Street. I mean, that's where most of those girls are.
I'm sure they haven't overlooked that.
You know, to think I once called that place home? I mean, that's really sick. And then I thought that I was really, big time because I got to move in with Ronnie. That was the life, all right. Penthouse view, Ron's special girl. Oh, God, it's so degrading.
Yeah, but, Babs, that's all in the past, not anymore.
Yeah, but there are still girls down there, and they still think that's the only way to make it. To think that I used to just laugh at the cops because they couldn't do anything about us. I mean, they couldn't stop us if they tried. Now I wish they'd blow that whole racket right off the map.
Well, Babs, you gotta realize what we're talking about here. This is the world's oldest profession.
Yeah, well, I've been there, mister, and it's no picnic. It's not even a living.
I'm not defending prostitution.
Of course you're not. I'm just kind of scared, and I'm taking it all out on you. I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I understand.
I'm just a little jumpy, that's all. I wish I could go back to Ione's house.
Yeah, so do I, but you know you can't do that until Lance is caught.
I know. It's just that she's all alone now, and she's always been so good to me.
Look, let's go ahead and get these things all stapled together here.
I don't want to do that
Oh,
now.
come on, we'll do it. We're going to set it up all assembly line style, and we'll get it done in no time. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Farley. 1.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, too. But I didn't come here to say I told you so. I'm just so glad that you're alive. I'm so very glad.
Marianne. I died.
I know, you came so close.
No, I did die. I still could die. I tell you.
Russ, please, just save your strength. I'm not gonna leave.
If I die, I want you to know that I didn't mean to get involved. I'm sorry.
Russ, you're not gonna die. No, you're alive, and just thank God that you're alive. I tried to forget about you, but I couldn't. It seemed like the harder I tried, the more impossible it was. I still don't agree with the choices you made. I wish you had never gone to work for your father. And then maybe if you turned yourself in, you wouldn't have been shot. I don't know. But I'm here now. I won't leave you. I'm going to be here with you through no matter what you have to face.
I want to change.
What?
I want to change, man. With your help. I've been to hell.
Hey, maybe it would be better if we stayed here tonight. Hey, what do you say? Huh? We could send out for something.
What, like a pizza?
Well, why not? Just the two of us. It might be fun.
No way, Fred. I'm all dressed up to go out. Are you kidding me? Here, look, could you fix this?
Okay.
Maybe if you like, we could come back here afterwards. You know, after we have nice fat lobster with some butter and some wine.
Well, as soon as I get this hooked, we'll be on our way, 'cause time is a-wasting.
Got it?
Got it.
All right, well, let me stick this in some water first.
Okay.
That's one bad thing about live flowers. You always have to put them in water, you know? Hey, have you got any hot investment tips for me? You know, I really appreciate you putting me on to Dan. He's really been a big help. He's just given me some great deals.
Yeah, what did he put you on to?
Well, I bought what's called a unit in Real Estate Limited Partnership, Inc. In fact, I've been trying to call Dan all day just to see if I've earned anything.
Don't hold your breath, honey. If it's real estate, you won't see the sudden return like you do sometimes in commodities or the market.
Oh, really?
But it's a good investment over the long haul. I think Dan did the best thing.
Yeah, but this is business property, and Dan has some inside information that says that this property is really going to double in value as soon as that information is out. Now, shouldn't that make a difference that it's business property?
Well, that's why I put you on to Dan. Anyone can make a mistake. But so far, he's batting above average for me.
Yeah, for me too.
Well,
You ready to go?
You look like $1 million, sweetheart.
Well, good. So you can take me to $1 million night spot, eh?
Anywhere you want to go. Please, hold the elevator.
Oh, good. They got it. Oh, Fred.
After you. Going down.
Well, here we are. Ta-da!
Well,
Oh, Daddy!
Wow, it is different.
yes, but you know something, Eric? I think you're gonna love the changes.
Doesn't even look like the same place.
Oh, Daddy, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It's beautiful. I think Mary Ann did a gorgeous job. And look at this fabric.
Well, I told her not to spare any expense at all, and I'm obviously pleased. I think it's marvelous. Mem, I did it for you, you know.
Daddy, I love you. Thank you. Oh, it's great.
Didn't you know what it was gonna look like?
Well, sweetheart, I did see the sketches, of course, but honestly, Daddy, I had no idea it'd be this lovely, did you?
No, but Miss Prescott seemed to know what she was doing, and considering how expensive it is, I'm not the least bit surprised that it turned out as well as it did. Which, by the way, Eric, is a darn good lesson for you. You only get what you pay for.
Oh, look, the pirate. Do you think I can take it back to England with me?
Well, now, there's a fine how do you do. You just get here, and now you want to go back?
Sorry, Grandfather.
Oh, Daddy, I don't think Eric meant to offend you at all. No, he's just excited to see the pirate.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you.
And of course, darling, of course you can take this back with you to England, and I think your father would be delighted.
You do?
Yes, and I tell you what else. If we can get it through customs, I'll make certain that you have an entire case of good old all-American peanut butter,
Oh,
too.
you're talking about what I said in my letter.
Oh, I sure am. We just had so much fun over that.
Mom, why are you so happy? I thought you never wanted to see Dad or me when we left.
Well, Eric, I didn't then, but that was a long time ago. And a lot has really happened to me since then, and I've changed, and I'd like to tell you about that.
All right, Miriam, that's all behind us now, and one day Eric is going to understand all this.
Right, well, Daddy, I think that now...
No, I simply wanted to concentrate on first things first, like getting us settled. So I'll go out and bring the rest of the things in.
Well, I'd be glad to help you if you just wait a moment.
That's all right.
Well, Eric, let's sit down here a moment. And let me tell you why I am so happy to have you here. It's because I'm a different person now. I'll show you. You see this?
A cross.
Uh-huh. And the reason I'm different, or happy, as you say, is because it's because of the man who died on this cross. Do you know what I mean by that?
Not exactly.
Well, Jesus Christ died on a cross. He died for me, and he died for you, too. And then he rose again.
And on the third day, he rose again, according to the scriptures.
That's right. How did you know that?
It's part of the Nicene Creed. In England, they make you take religion in their public schools, but their public schools are really private schools, and their private schools are really public schools. It's all very confusing.
Oh, Eric, that's wonderful. It is.
I don't know, Mom. They make you memorize things about Jesus, but it hasn't made me happy as it has you.
Mim, I think I'll let you sort these things out.
Oh, fine, Daddy, sure. And, Eric, we'll talk more later, okay? I love you.
Mim, have you seen the kitchen yet?
No, but I am about to because I think we need to have some tea here. I think we need to keep up this English tradition, at least for a little while.
Right. Eric, your mother means well. But when she starts bringing up this religion business, sometimes it gets tiresome.
But it seems to make her happy.
Oh, yes, the same way soccer, hamburgers, video games make you happy. But you're just gonna have to bear with her for a while. You keep your feet on the ground and be a carpenter. You are a carpenter.
Sergeant Brubaker's here, Harold.
John, all right, good. You got my message.
Yeah, yours and a lot of other ones. Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, that's okay, no problem. What's the news?
Well, there really isn't much to tell, I'm afraid.
Oh?
Listen, can I use your phone here?
Yeah.
I left a message for Russ Weaver. Try and find out what's going on with him. Either he's dead or he's come out of the coma. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, listen, I want to speak to Dr. Martin. This is Detective Sergeant Brubaker. I'll wait. Today, not one, but 3 sightings of Hugo Lancelot. None of them panned out. Hello, Ben.
Yeah, hello, John. You wanted an update on Russ Weaver?
Yeah, what's the story?
Well, he's conscious but not very coherent. From all appearances, the operation was a success. We'll know a little more tomorrow.
Good. That's great. Can he take a couple of questions?
Well, he's not up to too much, but you can try.
Great. Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks for the information. I'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Sure thing.
Okay. Bye-bye. He's conscious, but he's not out of the woods yet.
Well, good. Well, then he should be able to tell you something.
Does that mean you can question him?
I plan to do that.
Look, do you think that Lance is still in Kingsley?
There is a reward posted for information leading to his arrest. These things always produce a lot of feedback, but they're not always reliable. And I'll tell you one thing. If he is in Kingsley, he is one sly fox.
You think there's some chance he's already out of town?
Now, I didn't say that. As far as Miss Farley's concerned, she should pretend like he's just still in the area.
Oh, no.
Look, just take it easy. Everything will be all right. You stay with Mr. Webster here, and you stay at the King's Arms Hotel. If he knew you were there, he would have hit that place already.
Babs, there's nothing new. It's the same old thing. All we gotta do is just hang in there.
Listen, I gotta get to Kingsley General.
Yeah.
I wish I could say it was over.
Look, does this mean that I can't work here anymore?
Oh, no, Babs. It just means you gotta still stay at the King's Arms Hotel, but you can still work for me.
I'm telling you, Harold, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I know.
Well, here we are. Eric, since you are the Englishman, I'm going to ask if you would please fix the tea for your grandfather while I make a phone call.
Sure, how do you take it?
Well, now let's see. If I put on my best British accent, I'd say a dash of cream and no sugar.
Daddy, the kitchen is an absolute showplace. I can't even believe it's the same room.
Harold Webster's office. This is Harold Webster speaking.
Hello, Harold. Guess who?
Miriam, welcome home.
Oh, let me talk to her.
Well, guess what? Eric is here, and Daddy's here, and we're having a wonderful time exploring our newly decorated home, so you'll have to come over right away and see it.
Yeah, I will. I will. But first of all, there's somebody here who would like to talk to you.
Hey, Miriam, hi.
Babs, I figured you might be there. Nobody answered at your hotel room.
Oh, yes, well, I'm definitely one place or the other. Gee, it's good to hear your voice. Hey, how was your trip?
Oh, Babs, it was super. And, Eric, you'll just have to come and meet him in the house. It's wonderful. Please, when can you come on over and see it?
Miriam!
Hold on, Babs. What, Daddy?
I want to talk to Harold.
Well, just wait a minute. He'll be right back.
Don't ask that woman over here.
Hold on, Babs. Daddy, please, I don't think you should say
Now,
this.
first you call that Redlawn woman from the airport, and now this. Now, please don't spoil my homecoming.
Babs, Daddy needs to speak to Harold right now, okay? I'll call you later.
Okay. Carpenter wants to talk to you.
Does he know about the Canterbury collapse?
I don't know.
Hey, Charles.
Well, Harold, I trust that all is well.
Well, things haven't been exactly uneventful. You planning on being in town tomorrow?
Well, I could be if it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you make a point of it? There's some pretty serious business things I got to discuss with you.
Give me a for instance.
Let's just wait till tomorrow, okay?
All right. We'll wait until tomorrow. See you then.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Well, now, you two, why don't I take you over to the King's Arms and you can order whatever you want.
I want a hamburger.
You want a hamburger you'll get. You know, Eric, every day is going to be Christmas around here. Every day. Let's go.
Russ, I've got Sergeant Brubaker here with me, and do you feel up to answering a few questions? Okay.
Russ, I just need to know something about your involvement in the Vince Cardello organization.
Not too long. Stupid to get involved in the first place.
Were you forced in any way?
So I wanted to. It's my father.
It's okay. Russ, were you involved in any way in the Miriam Mason kidnapping?
I did loan collections, drugs, some drug sales, prostitution.
We're looking for Hugo Lancelot.
He shot me.
Yes, we know that. We're also looking for him for the Blue Nobles murder that happened a few months ago, and a young prostitute named Wendy Hilliard. Can you tell us any kind of information that will help?
John, I was afraid of this. Tell the nurse to bring the suction kit in.
Nancy Lawson. Real Estate Limited Partnership, Inc.
It's true! Gil was right. Nancy and Vicky were trying to ruin him. It's gotta be the story of the year.
Instead of looking for your earring, why don't you just take the other one off? You look fine.
Fred, this is no ordinary pair of earrings. It's the only piece of jewelry I have that's worth anything.
Okay.
Well,